Hello, Grandmaster Ted Gambardella here with some sad news. Superman is dead. And he was killed not by kryptonite, but by brown punching power from the one and only new heavyweight champion of the world, Cain Velasquez. And I want to be the first to apologize to all of my fans. And you know, after years of picking the winners and being right 96% of the time in the UFC, we were wrong, and we were wrong badly. We were duped. We were tricked. We were led to believe that Brock Lesnar was the greatest thing ever walking the earth, the greatest heavyweight champion, the greatest fighter in the UFC history. And we believed it. He was our favorite fighter. He was our hero. He was Superman. He could do no wrong. He beat death. And he beats everybody in the ring. And we heard it over and over again from the UFC, from Joe Rogan, and how he's a freak and abnormal, a guy that is just beyond a 1 in a million. He was the king of the kings, the best of the best. We believed it, we talked it, we preached it, and we were wrong. You know, the fight, and we should have known we were wrong if we'd have just paid attention. He almost got beat by Carwin in the last fight, and he was beaten by Frank Mir and almost lost to Frank Mir again until he started dominating him. You know, in the fight, it was pretty interesting. He came out like a wild man, took down Velasquez and threw him on his back, and Velasquez got right back up. So he attacked again, he took him down, he got back up again. And then Brock was just at a loss. He didn't know what to do. So he reverted to something that he had no ability in whatsoever. He decided he'd become a boxer. He decided he would box it up with the brown bomber, Cain Velasquez, and that was a big mistake. He got knocked down, he got beat up, he got back up, and then, believe it or not, to add insult to injury, he got taken down with a single leg takedown by Cain, thrown back down on the ground, and beat to a pulp until the referee stepped in to stop the fight. You know, it was just a total beating and a ass whipping and a humiliation. And it marked the end of Brock Lesnar. He might come back and win another UFC fight, but he'll never beat Cain Velasquez. You know, we did a recent article when we had our seminar with Hoist Gracie, and we got tons of nasty comments because Hoist Gracie said Brock Lesnar's overrated. He's a punk. He didn't bring anything to the UFC. What is he? Just big and strong. He doesn't bring anything. He doesn't bring any technique. He doesn't bring any style. He doesn't give people anything. You can't teach somebody big and strong. You're either big and strong or you're not. And all the people made fun of Gracie, calling him, "Oh, you old stupid old man, go away, you passed you by, you don't know what you're talking about." And you know, now we found out he was exactly right. Brock Lesnar is a great wrestler, and if he takes you down and outweighs you by 50 to 100 pounds and breaks your arms and beats you up on the ground, he's going to win a fight. But heaven forbid, he fights another great wrestler who gets up and then refuses to stay on the ground and actually has some other skills that Brock has no skills about. Brock has no boxing skills. He boxes with his head straight up in the air like he's looking, like he's trying to see something in the ceiling, and he gets knocked down by the slightest of punches. You know, Hoist Gracie was right, and y'all were all wrong, and I was wrong, and it's hard for me to admit it, but I was wrong. Brock Lesnar was not and is not the greatest thing that ever walked the earth on the MMA world. And we learned a lesson now. You just can't believe the hype. You know, in mixed martial arts, this is exactly that, mixed martial arts. And another thing in that fight, we were kind of shocked by Jake Shields' poor showing. He was touted the next great thing, and he won, but barely. And I don't really know that he won the fight. And we weren't surprised at all that Tito Ortizo, the hunting them bitches bad boy, got his butt thoroughly kicked by Mark Hamill. Tito's too old, he's through. And the whole world of MMA is changing, folks, and I'm going to have to rethink my prognostications and get back on track with my winning records and find a new hero, because Brock Lesnar's not it. I hope Matt Hughes comes back, because he's my last standing hero that hasn't ever let me down, and I hope he comes back again. So this is Grandmaster Gambardella apologizing to you for being such a loyal fan of Superman, because Superman is dead and brown power is alive. I'll see you next time.